Hi, people. We have no camera.
That's thinking of Picross, not Pachinko. I knew it began with a P. I was close.
All right. We have an off day.
Yes.
I am plagued by pollen.
Yeah.
Goddamn tree sperm. And Lady Adore
I see you.
is... Yep, here I come. Here I come to save the day.
Can I zoom in a bit
Can I
more?
go back to my normal place, or do I have to stay up here?
You can go back to where you normally are. I prefer you over there as well, because most streamers and YouTube commentaries are over there.
Oop. Oop. And whoop.
There's two of you. Oh.
Oh, have I?
Ah, there you are. That's you.
There we go. That's better. Yay! I'm back on my regular place again. Alright, and I have been playing this new Picross game because I download every Picross game, and I don't remember how far I was in this one.
Can you teach me the
So
rules?
we're getting towards the end of the regular Picross things, and as you can see, I have finished everything with the medal except for this last two. So I have one here that I haven't finished, and then I have this one.
You're gonna
Well, I
have
think we'll
to teach
try
me.
this one.
I have no idea how to. This is one of those things you have to show me how to do.
Yeah. How about there we go. I'll talk about it a little while we stream. Also, Lady Adore is actually waiting for food, so she'll be disappearing sometimes in the next 15 minutes or thereabout, I guess.
15, 30 minutes.
She'll be going poof.
We drove past the McDonald's on the way to the shop, and there's always a huge line, but there was a bit longer line because Pokemon cards came out today.
So, the way this works, honey.
Yes.
Now I did use the roulette. I usually don't, but it's just because when on stream I wanted to go a little bit faster. So you see the numbers there, 751. That means I have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and those need to be in a row.
Right.
And then the next number, 5, means that somewhere in here there's a line of 5, and those don't touch the line of 7 that's in the beginning.
Right.
And there's no reason why it should always start at the first block, as you can see. So if you look at this one, the row of 6, it starts in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
And then there's a break, and then there's a row of 4, 6, 4.
Right.
And all the rest we can X out because we can't use those.
Right.
Basically. And then the next thing I usually do when I get something like this, I look, is there anything that is logical? So if it starts there, and that's what I got this block, I know that the first 7 needs to be from that block and 7 on. And then there's definitely a break. So that's my logic for that. And we can see the same thing down here. Since we start there, and we need to go 2, we can mark the next one, and then there's a break.
So, what if it doesn't start at the front? How do you know?
You kind of have to find... It's like Sudoku, where you kind of just have to find where it starts.
I'm really good at Sudoku.
Exactly. So think of this as visual Sudoku.
Oh.
You're making a pixelated picture, and you don't know what it is. So if you go here then, we see 2, 2. So we know, okay, the bottom 2 needs to be down here, because we got this one.
Yeah.
We can mark this, and then a break. And that gives us this, see?
Yes.
As a starting point for a 3. 1, 2, 3. Break. That's how you go. There's a 1, so I can just make a break there. There it says 2, and I don't know if it's here or there, so I can't guarantee anything, right?
Does the green grid mean anything?
The green grid is just to kind of make it a bit easier to maneuver. Each green is 5. So by counting 3 greens, I know there's 20 pixels wide. And 3 downward or 2 downwards means there's 15 downwards. And that helps a bit, right? Because then if you have numbers that are pretty close to that, it means you can count it out. 1, 2, blank. 1, blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blank, 1.
Oh.
So that doesn't fill the whole thing, but I can figure some things out, like 1, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can put 1 there. 1, 2, blank, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know that the 6 needs to be in between here somewhere, and it can go a little bit over, it can go a little bit under.
Okay.
It's a logic you get used to be honest, but it takes a while.
Yeah.
Other things we can see is up here. We got this row from the spinning thing.
Yes.
And here it says, okay, the first one is a 1, so I can block both above and below this 1. Because we know there's a 1 there. And I can do the same there.
So it's
there.
basically filling in bits you can fill in like Sudoku until it all makes sense. You can fill in the other bit.
Exactly. So you need to fill in whatever you can kind of guarantee is right.
Oh.
Like I can know there can't be a 4 before this break, right?
Right.
I can fill that in as a. All of these I can fill in as there will be nothing there.
Right.
And then here will be 3. There's 1 there. I can guarantee there will be 1 there because it can go 1, 2, 3. But I can't guarantee there won't be something here. I can't guarantee there won't be something here, so I need to leave those open for now.
The drive is 5 minutes away.
Oh.
I'm gonna open
Also,
them, see if there's Pokemon, but I'm not gonna eat it. I'm just gonna see.
Also, one of the reasons she is doing this or ordering the food from there, it's because waiting for Pokemon cards. Ooh.
Hopefully.
Ooh. Yeah, we're hoping we get some Pokemon cards. That would be cool.
So if I suddenly go poof, I'll go to here and then might mute myself and then come back with it. So I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So this row, honey, it said 2 in the beginning, then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And since I now had 1 alone back here, I'm guaranteed that there will be only 1. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of the ones, right? I could put down 2 red X's. And that means I can fill in this one, number 3. Oop.
So I've seen the Mario of this game, 1 and 2.
Yep. Some of my absolute favorite games.
I know. I'm looking into getting the Japanese ones for you in box.
Yeah. So here as well. See, if I do this 1, 2, 3, 4, I can know that there can't be a 4 here. So I'm guaranteed that this one is blank because we can't get all the way there from this one, right?
So is the 1 and 4 that's squished down further, is that 14 or is it just smaller?
Which one? Oh, down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 14.
Oh.
So here I can do the same thing. This is guaranteed blocked, right? So I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's there. So I can mark that. And then I can go from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 12, 13, 14. I can mark that. And everything between is guaranteed. But then I don't know in which direction it will push, right?
Oh.
So I can mark those in. And that means, if we look at these two, that one of these 2s needs to be up here. So one of these blocks will be black, but this one will not have anything on it. Neither this nor this. And that needs to be the second 2. I can block this off.
You're going, but I'm getting it. I'll get it.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get into the logic, but it's one of my favorite types of puzzle games.
If anyone's watching this later on and getting annoyed at the fact that I don't get it, it's because it takes me a bit longer to get things. But when I get it, I'm really good at it. It just takes me a bit longer.
Yeah, and I'm only playing this because I kind of wanted to today. And we're, as I said, both a little bit under the weather.
Both
so
drained.
Yeah. So it's a way to spare us from reading in Layton, but we'll be back with Layton as soon as we feel okay, both of us.
Yeah.
Because I want to finish that game. We're both enjoying it.
Yeah.
Just not today.
No.
Ooh,
Our bodies are crying at the moment.
Yeah. So, see this line, honey?
Yes.
Right, so it says we have 1, 2 down here, so we're done with that, and that's grayed out, right?
Yes.
We need 1 more 2, like 2 besides each other, and we have 1 of them. Meaning the black will either go here or here. And I can block out everything else. Which makes it easier for me later.
So there's going to be another 2 on that row, and it's either going to connect to the one above it or below it.
Yeah, it needs to connect to this one. There needs to be one here or there, but I don't know which right now.
Right.
So that's why I blocked out everything. That's not one of those 2. That it's a possibility.
Oh, he's at the end of the street. Well, according to the map, he's 2 minutes away, but I doubt it takes 2 minutes to go from there to there. Unless he's walking.
And then sometimes you do like guesses. Like here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 1, 1, 3. And then I count, okay, there's still 5 left. Then I can't do a guess here.
Right, he's at the top of the street now. I'm going to go and come back.
Do that, honey. Alright, we're going to keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can guarantee those. That's the lowest 2. That's the upper 2. We have a 2 there. We can block that off, meaning there's a 1 on one of these. There's a 3. Oop, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can guarantee that these are nothing. And these need 3s. That needs a 2. 1, 1. That needs a 4. Can't be something there. Oh wait, it can be one of the ones. Forget that. Here we are. And there's a 3, so those can't be a thing. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. Oh. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't do nothing there yet. Eat. And there's a 1 and a 1. Oh, actually, maybe I'll save that for... Oh, welcome back.
Hello.
Hey, I love Picross too, Ninja Squirtle. Seems Ninja Squirtle and me kind of share the same games we love.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Did you get Pokemon cards?
I haven't looked yet. They're in loud bags, like the strikeable bags, so I'll mute myself and come back.
Bags.
Yeah, so it doesn't interrupt the stream. I'll be
That's
back.
fine, honey. Alright. I'll still wait for Marshmallow. 2, 3. Ooh, that. 2, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can fill in those. And then we know that these needs to fit together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we know that there's a 5 there, because we got that one. And the 3 needs to go there.
Good news.
Fill in that.
We got Pokemon cards.
Yay! Exactly. It's always good to exercise the mind, Ninja Squirtle. I want to show you this, honey.
Oh.
Here we go. So see, there's the 2 from this line, right?
I am getting a milkshake. Yes, there's a 2.
Are you getting... What milkshake did you get?
I got 2 different ones. I got 1 strawberry, 1 vanilla, because chocolate milkshakes are a bit too sweet for me.
Yeah, I agree. I would usually go for the strawberry. So, there's a 2 here, and that's grayed out, because we're done with that. And then below it, it needs to be a 1 and a 1.
Ooh.
And here we have 3 squares, right?
Oh, honey, these come in little collectible, like, cards. When we open them, I'll open one really nicely, so you can, and I'll send it to you, because you can have it in your collection.
Thank you. Right. So, a 1 and a 1. And that means there needs to be 1 there. A bit of between, and then 1 more.
Ooh.
See, that fits perfectly in. And you couldn't do it any other way, because then 2 would touch, and you wouldn't get a 1 and a 1.
Oh, it's Sudoku with black, basically.
Exactly. And no numbers except for... Or, like, no numbers in the squares. But, yeah, you get it.
Let me just put these away so they don't get cold.
Do that, honey. Alright, there's a 2. We can guarantee there's nothing there. Needs to be something there and there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 14. So we can block off that.
Hey, there we go. I'm back.
Welcome back!
Thank you. Oh, I'll open the I didn't have the stream open so I could track the delivery, so I can now I'll go and see.
Yay!
Just quite.
Right, and here we go. Another one of these that we can do together, honey, and we can try and help you figure out Sudoku. No, see, now I'm starting to mix things up.
Picross.
Picross. So, it says 2, 1, 1, right?
What am I? Yes, 2, 1, 1.
So, the first one here needs to be 2, and there's 2 open squares, 1 on each side.
Yep, and it
can't be on this side,
yeah,
because then you get 3.
Yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can't go there. And then... I'm drinking.
What were you saying, honey?
I get it now. It makes more sense to me when it's more filled in. If that makes at the moment anyway.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah. And that's kind of the thing. The more you get filled in, the easier it gets, kind of. So it can look very hard at the beginning, and then when you start filling things in, then you go, oh, it's that simple.
Let me just.
See, I could block this one off because all the 8 need to be up here.
Oh.
And then when I blocked that off, I had 2 here and 1 there, meaning I couldn't put a 3 in any of there, so I could just block it all off.
There we go. There we go. I can see the chat now.
Yay!
Here we go. I was fixing it.
Actually, should I do the thing where you can see the chat and everything?
No,
in the stream window?
It's up to you.
I can do that.
Let's see what it looks like.
I'll show you. We are still experimenting with things and stuffs.
We're professional.
I think that's the best thing we can say it, with things and stuff. So if I stream the whole thing, it'll look like this. This is what I see.
Oh, brain freeze.
Did you drink the milkshake?
Oh, my nose.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? The only thing I like about brain freezes is that it shows me I have a brain.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. We can do it like this if you want.
I'm just saying, is that better for you? Because then you can see the chat, but then of course you see everything else as well. And the game is a bit smaller.
We'll go back to the other way because the game's a bit smaller. And if I take my glasses off, then it's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm blind.
Oh, you're not blind. You're
I'm
visually challenged.
Yep, that's the word. I'm also vertically challenged, horizontally challenged. I'm everything challenged. My feet are shrinking.
Also called, you're very cute.
When I took that photo today in front of the mirror in the shop, I was like, I look smaller than last week. I'm going old. I don't like it.
You're growing small and cute.
I'm 5'5".
You're growing into the little old grandma of my dreams. Not because I really like grandmas, but because cute.
Yep. Most women these days are very well, you can tell the difference between my generation and the current generation. Everyone's trying to be very adult.
I'm an adult.
There's like, I see 14-year-olds now, and they're all in like dresses and tan, and there's me who's like, I was in dungarees.
So one of my students added me to Instagram, and I told you that.
Yeah.
What I didn't tell you is that when I looked at her pictures, I went, "You're way too young for pictures like that." Kids nowadays.
It's like some of them are like, I got a phone when I was 10, and they're like, I had to wait to get a phone until I was 10, and I was like, I was 16. I know you got one early because you had a job, but these are like just wanting a phone for the sake of having a phone.
See, I was selling mobile phones by the time most of these kids are complaining about not having one. That's not even half true. I was 15. I mean, when I started selling mobile phones at an actual company.
Yeah, and what was I doing? I was an apprentice. Well, my dad worked at a garage and he was selling car parts, and basically the guys that were fixing the cars would come to his window, fill in a form, and he'd give them the car part.
Yep.
So I would work there with him.
Yep.
At the age of, well, yep, same 12, 13, 14.
Yeah. When I was 12, I started, I was a saxophone instructor. I taught people how to play the saxophone for a long time. I have this game in my phone, and I've done a lot of them, but I don't have enough tokens. Super hard ones. Tokens?
I was gonna say that. I'm guessing you have to watch, if you watch adverts, you'll get tokens, or you have to pay 99 pence or cents and get a certain amount of tokens.
It's one of those phone games. I never liked that. Especially if I've paid for it, and you try to show me a single commercial, I'll uninstall the fucking...
Same. Or it's one of those ones where it's like, pay £1.50 and you'll have no adverts. And there's me going, but it should have no adverts to begin.
Exactly. I've already paid. You have my money. 1, 2, 3. Some of these can get pretty hard, and it can take me some time. Although this isn't the hardest I've done. It's just I'm trying to explain what I'm thinking as I go.
Does it make a picture every time?
Yeah, you always make a picture, like a little pixelated thing.
I wonder where it's going. I'm trying to work out what it is.
Yeah, and it usually isn't that easy to kind of figure it out. Do those two.
So far, it looks like kind of like a mouse, kind of look like a mouse.
Yeah, some sort of thing. Looks like a button here, maybe.
Have you ever made a penguin one?
Yes, I have made it. I was very happy. Right. Oh, there's a lot of possibilities. I don't like it.
Speaking of people following you on Instagram, I've had a lot of wax melt companies following me. I don't know if they've because I haven't put anything on my Instagram about it. I think they're just suspicious of me. She's gonna do something soon. We better keep an eye on
This
that.
girl is going to take our business.
Yeah. How dare she make themed wax melts?
Lady Adore is an artist, and I think she's pretty goddamn great.
Oh.
And she's trying to get into wax melts more, which I very much support. And basically, she's gonna try and make a little bit of a living out of it. We'll see how it goes. I'm very excited about it. I'm kind of building a basement for her to do her artsy craftsy stuff.
Which I love.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're kind of setting up a small business.
Instead of one of those housewives in the 50s that sells Tupperware, I'm going to be one that makes candles and wax melts.
There we go. Exactly.
I have a job. It's at home.
Well, you have many jobs at home, honey. You're taking care of me. That's almost a full-time job. I am unhelpful and worthless. Help me.
A she shed.
There we go. It's more of a she seller, but yeah, I agree. She shed.
I had to make
Maybe that's what we'll call it, the she shed.
I had photos of it for my presentation, and I called it a studio because I needed to sound professional.
It sounds better.
Studio. Yeah.
Need me a studio. It's not a studio apartment though.
Mm-mm.
There we go. There will be power, and there will be a cooker in there.
And a kettle.
Mostly because she kind of needs it for melting wax. Oh, it's a snowman.
Oh, I thought it was a mouse riding a broomstick.
That would be. You kind of were right with the broomstick, his little hand. Right, let's do one more. Also, today's stream may be a bit shorter than it usually is. I don't want her food to go completely cold.
Just partial. It's McDonald's. It's
Or
always
just partially cold.
It's McDonald's. It's always cold.
Right.
Actually,
So
I'll pick up a chip now and tell you how it's going. No, they're still warm. You're fine.
we'll do the cheaty thing. As you say, see, I usually don't do the cheaty thing, but let's do the cheaty thing. What I call the cheaty.
What's the
Use the
cheating thing?
lines. Because that means we get 2 lines, 1 diagonal and 1 horizontal. We get
Ooh,
all the things put in.
that is cheating.
No. Yes, I call that cheating. If you don't, that's fine. It's just, to me, it's a bit cheaty. Because it gives you a start.
That's like going into an exam and someone writing like a bit of it for you to start off, and you doing the rest.
Yeah, like I do with some of my kids sometimes. When they're not shit, but when they are more challenged with school.
We had those teachers were like, right, I can't write this for you, but write this down. And that's what it should start with, and you should do the rest. And it would end up with more like the teacher coming over every single time, saying what to write, and then just handing it in.
Yeah. That is a problem though, because some kids, they kind of never grow out of it. And then it becomes kind of an Achilles heel. Because if somebody doesn't start them off, then they can't really get anything done.
I think that's what happened with my brother, but it's not his fault. It's because he's dyslexic, so the teachers would kind of like just rush him through it and not give him time, so they'd do it. But now he's grown up in future, he wants everyone to do everything for him.
Yeah,
because he thinks that's how the world works.
It's not a good thing to teach children that they don't have to do stuff themselves.
Someone else will do it for you, and it's horrible.
Okay. Either here or here is a block and then the thing. Okay, fine. Jumped.
I've already started sketching out my idea for Songbird. What I want it to look like.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another project we can tell the people about. You're doing a mural, kinda.
Yeah. I don't know whether you just want it dedicated to Songbird, or you want him in the middle with his wings spread out, or you want him in the corner with Bioshock written above it.
I don't need the logo of the game or anything, but I could have like a little city landscape and then Songbird as one of the things in it.
Like kind of like a superhero pose where he's in the foreground and in the background's the city.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Like a
We're going for a steampunky theme, by the way. My house does have like a, should we call it Victorian steampunky type of vibe?
yeah, it matches about that.
Yeah, something like that. Somewhere around there, style-wise.
Teetering on a slightly modern though, with not simplistic style, but like things that you only need rather than having,
Yeah. It depends on the room. The living room is very, very Victorian. My storage room for my games is just shelves.
Shelves.
They were from IKEA, so I don't care.
A lot of them are from IKEA, and luckily a lot of people sell them online as well, which is great.
I basically get them for free.
Yep.
I think that's the best way to put it. I basically. So, yeah, I can't complain about free stuff. Well, I can, but I won't.
Picking up one of these burgers and just being curious. I haven't had a Happy Meal since I was, well, a child.
Ooh, I haven't had one since I was a child either. But I didn't like them then.
Oh,
so
you could add extras and they were like, would you like extra lettuce? Yes. To bulk it up.
no. See, when I was a kid, my sister loved McDonald's, and I wasn't that type of guy.
There's a lot of pickles
So
in here.
my sister had a real struggle because she didn't get any support from me when she wanted to go to McDonald's. Oh, sorry, sis. You okay there, honey?
There's a lot of bread. I'm sorry.
Aw.
I'm hungry. Okay.
Is there too much bread, or is it like nice?
It's nice. It's just, you know, when you're a
A lot
kid.
of bread.
When you're a kid and you are in it for the toy, really.
Yeah, I guess that's why my sister wanted to go as well. She just wanted the freaking toy.
I remember when dogs came out and they had like the little plushies on keychains, and I wanted every single one of them because they were really cute. So every week, me and my dad would go and try and get a different one. And I remember once I got the same one twice, and my dad went in and went, "Can we have a different?"
Oh. See, I didn't grow up with it as a thing in my life. So for me, McDonald's toys have more become a thing now that I'm an old fart and a collector. So now I keep picking up like McDonald's toys at yard sales and that sort of thing. Just like weird and wonderful things.
Yeah. For me, that's why I bidded on that Bulbasaur, that Burger King Bulbasaur thing.
Yeah.
Still winning on that, by the way. Still winning.
How much was it? It wasn't that expensive, really.
It was free postage, but when I last bid on it, I only bid £5, and I'm still winning, and it ends in 2 days.
I'm hoping you get it, because Lady Adores, she collects Bulbasaurs. That's one of her collectible things. She's not like me, who just collects basically everything and anything.
I have selective taste.
Yep. Eclectic and selective.
Yeah, it's like, I love Pokemon, but I love this one way than every other.
Yep. If you could have a house filled with Bulbasaurs, you would.
Yes.
I would not. But since I'm living with you, I would.
I'll let you have penguins.
Yes, my house will be filled with penguins.
I mean, I'm eating this now and the burger's nice, but it's kind of sad that that the best thing is kind of the sauce.
Yeah, the McDonald's special sauce. Oh yeah, over here in Europe we just got them. It's new here. I guess the thing is over in England. Oh, in US, I mean. Also, honey, is your mic a little bit off from your mouth today?
Well, I'm eating.
Yeah, that's fine. I wish I was too. I've only had a pizza today, a small one.
You need to show me.
I will
with
make
your
myself
hands.
a good sandwich when I'm done with this.
You need to show me with your hands how small this pizza was. Okay, I'll let you off.
My one meal today. By the way, I'm horrible at eating.
Yeah.
So I don't look like I am, but I am.
I'm the same. I have no breakfast. I have no lunch. It's just dinner. Like today, all I've had is a packet of crisps.
Yep, that's what I mean. It's horrible. And we really should grow up and get better at it.
When I'm there, we will.
I don't want to.
I don't want to eat like everyone. I'm not hungry though on the morning or lunch.
I am, but I have this thing where I kind of need to mentally abuse myself a little bit to keep going through the day. And that's one way to do it. It ain't great, but it's mine.
Over here, superfan people would go and buy out the stock. You see, they were worried they were going to do that over here. So they limited it so it was only like one in every Happy Meal. You're not allowed any extra at all. So if you went in and ordered like 50 Happy Meals, you're limited to a certain amount. I think it's like 10 per customer or 5 or something. So even if you ordered that many, you wouldn't get Pokemon cards, you'd get like something else. So they've done that here. So I ordered 2 kids meals, so I'd have a packet of cards for me and a packet of cards for someone else.
I don't know who you're talking about. Who's this wonderful someone else person you're talking about?
So
He sounds very lovely.
but I follow a lot of Pokemon fan groups on here, and someone actually did buy 50 Happy Meals and were annoyed that they didn't get 50 cards. And I was like, and everyone was like, well, good, you didn't get that many.
Yep. That's also the thing with me as a collector. I love collecting stuff. But if I see something I already have, I won't pick it up. I don't need it. Let a kid that's just getting into something get that thing.
Yep.
I can do without. I have a friend who's the complete opposite. He's sometimes a bit of an asshole, to be honest. Ninja Squirtle will take the cards since he's so wonderful.
Where did I put? Oh yeah, they're over there. I was looking around for them. Like, where did I put them? My only complaint is they put them on the bottom of the Happy Meal box.
Yeah. Soggy.
No. Really crisp, luckily, because I ordered things that were wrapped. But if you got like chicken nuggets that were in an open box, these would be just
Destroyed.
just greasy.
Chicken McNuggets. Oh yeah. Chicken Mac. That was the commercial here in Norway, by the way.
Over here, they just show like sexy photos of them dunking them in sauce. It's just like bow chicka wow dunking sauce.
Got it. Actually, when I have been to McDonald's, but like once in the last 10 years, and I think I got the nuggets, and I was very disappointed.
They're not that nice. There's spicy ones now, and I had those 3 years ago, and those were like, yeah, okay, I can see the appeal.
Okay-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, I'm used to the nuggets at like Burger King, and they're actually made of chicken.
They're
and then I come to McDonald's, and I could just as well have just gone down to the local supermarket and bought the cheap, nasty ones.
It's like Burger King burgers are really thick, nice burgers. They're not they don't over here like McDonald's like hide at the back what they're cooking, and then you only get to see them prepping it. But Burger King actually show you what they're doing.
Yeah, it's a thing here as well, where if you go to McDonald's, you can smell everything, but you can't see anything. And Burger King seems more open. That does make you kind of trust them a bit more.
Yeah, I'm still sat here eating the McDonald's, but I'm getting my money's worth, and I'm refusing to waste it. Plus, I'm hungry.
Hungry as hell. She looked good, she looked hotter than hell. All dressed in satin and lace.
I keep forgetting that Ninja Squirtle's from America, so I forgot that they had just had all the cards.
Yeah.
Ninja Squirtle, did you get any of the cards before they got snatched up by peep? Do you know who's the worst? YouTubers who buy the whole box.
Yeah.
And there's only 25 cards you can get, or 50 or something, so you're gonna get so many duplicates, but they'll
sell them online.
Yeah, for like
Price to
set.
price.
I saw someone selling them the whole set for £800.
Not worth that.
Exactly.
Sorry, I love Pokemon. They ain't worth that.
No. If it's like a Pokemon Center exclusive and they only made like 50 of them, then yes. Not like I could see a collector snatching that up, but not like a whole box of
Do
just
you
McDonald's.
want the McDonald's card? They're going to be released in the whole world, and you can get them whenever you want. And there's millions of them.
Yep.
This one will be collectible.
Yep. I haven't touched it. It's sealed.
I have only touched it with my fat, greasy fingers for hours on end. And then you can have it. I don't want it then. Just let people go to McDonald's, people. Don't steal them from kids. Who wants to go? Think how depressed you would be if you were really into Pokemon as an 8-year-old and you go to McDonald's when they have this special thing where you get a card and you open a box and an adult has already bought all of the cards. You didn't get one.
Yeah.
That
Imagine
would feel fucking
being
shit, wouldn't it?
the kid behind the guy in line that just buys all the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, influencers. They're like, I just got this new pack of Pokemon cards and I wonder what's inside. Oh, a Charizard! And it's like, no.
Always Charizard, huh? Isn't it weird? They have a very high Charizard rate, those influencers.
What would you say?
It's this and this. That's why I kind of like. Have you watched Max Mofo?
Yeah.
Because he goes, he can go like 20 packs and get only shitty cards. So you know he's for real, because there's days where he gets nothing good. It's all shit. And those episodes are kind of better.
I like
to be honest.
The ones where he does like the mystery figures as well. Those are quite good. Where he's like, I really want this one, and he doesn't get that one.
Yeah, of course you didn't get that one. It's a phoenix. Oh, it's a pretty phoenix. Like the legend of the phoenix. Uh-huh. All ends with beginnings.
You gonna
What
do the
keeps
hymn?
this planet spinning? Uh-huh. Well, forceman of beginning.
What would you say is the most, well, the rarest card you own? Not expensive, but the rarest because, you know.
I have a shiny Charizard from the plasma packs, the Team Plasma thing.
Yeah.
Which apparently is both very rare and worth a lot. So, I'm keeping that pristine.
Yeah.
But it ain't going on eBay anytime soon.
The rarest one I have is a Pokemon Center anniversary / birthday card, and it has Bulbasaur in front of a birthday cake.
Oh. See, I can see why you get that, right? I like that. That's like a very you collectible. It's you have that because you like that.
Yeah, it's special to me. It's rare to me.
Yeah.
That's another thing I don't like. Things being rare or special because the company said they were special. It's like Pikachu. People who say my favorite's Pikachu is because it's the mascot. They're kind of just going off what the company's saying you should like, rather than going into it yourself and saying, actually, I like this one.
Yep. we all have some popular, unpopular, I mean, Pokemon choices, I guess.
Yeah.
What's one you like that most people don't?
Ooh, hold actually, let's have a look. I'm gonna Google most unpopular Pokemon, and then whichever one is that, because I can't think of any that. I mean, Bulbasaur's the most unpopular first starter in the first generation.
He kind of is, yeah. But it depends. If it's speedrunners and stuff, they really enjoy him because he makes the start of the game really easy.
Yeah, that's another thing. They're not enjoying him for his true purpose. They're just using him.
Yeah. They're abusing him. That's why you like him so much, I guess.
He's innocent. Oh, there we go. Trubbish is one of the most hated, and I like Trubbish.
I really like Trubbish. I think Trubbish... I don't like Garbodor. I think he's ugly. But I really like Trubbish.
Oh, and Burmy, you know, the one that was the changed seasons. This is one of the first ever Pokemon to change seasons before.
Oh, Burmy. Yeah. Was it seasons or was it area?
I can't remember what. It was one of the first.
I think it was like if you catch him in the mountains, it's like the thing is made out of more rocky things, and if you catch him in the forest, it's made of sticks and leaves.
Yeah.
It was a silkworm type of thing. Yeah.
And I really loved that idea, and people hated it. But now people love it because it's all in the new generation with like seasons and places and things. And I'm like, but he was the first.
It was more, I think, the idea came out a bit too soon.
Yeah, they weren't ready.
People weren't ready for just a gimmick Pokemon.
People aren't ready for Burmy.
They weren't. I'll be honest, they weren't. But I think that's the thing now too. We always expect like one of those.
Yeah.
There will be one that's just a gimmick.
Oh, honey, on the top 10 are unknowns. People don't like unknowns.
I like Unknown.
I know
They were
you
one
do.
of my favorite Pokemon in that generation. I don't like them as like to fight with, but I like to collect them. They've got a cool idea.
People don't like Vanillux, the one that looks like an ice cream. And I like that one because it looks like an ice cream.
And I like it because it's actually a pretty good Pokemon.
Yeah. I actually forgot about these. The Simisage, Simisear, and Simipaw. The monkeys that were different
I'll
types.
be honest, those I don't like.
I forgot about them, to be honest. I've only just been reminded.
Yeah. And I think that tells you everything you need to know. The girl who kind of obsessively knows everything about Pokemon in my life doesn't remember those.
I think that's the problem, though, when they start doing that season thing too much when it got popular. You forget the ones that do it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I completely forgot about you.
They weren't seasonal, though, were they? They were just like... They were the see no evil, hear no evil, say no evil monkeys, just with different things on them.
It's well, anything basically that had like an evolution that changed.
Yeah.
Right, I'm eating the other burger now. I
Do
say
that, honey.
I'm
That sounds like a good plan. If I was there, I would try one with you. Just to keep you company. But I'm not, and I don't have to, so I won't.
I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I don't have to get a tummy ache.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh well, we're in it now.
See, me and McDonald's don't... Me and fast food in general don't mix very well. I'm getting to that point in life
No.
where everything upsets my stomach.
I'm gonna have to bake you more things.
You get to a certain point in life, and then it's like, if you eat half the amount of sugar you did when you were a kid, your body just goes,
problem
and
is-
then you're
I haven't stopped.
not happy for the next 5 days.
I haven't stopped eating the amount of sugar I did as a kid.
Yeah, I think that's also a thing. If you don't stop it, you're okay. But I stopped for
Yeah.
many years, and then I tried, and nope. Body won't do it anymore.
The most body change I've ever had was when I went on a diet when I was a teenager. Not an adult, I was 20, 21, and my skin just cleared up, like, because I stopped eating greasy food, and I was like, oh, this is what I have to do. And then the next day I had like a chicken meal that was fried, and oh, did they come back.
Yeah. I don't have many of those because I usually eat like pretty healthy. Not great. Not by any mean of the word great, but I eat pretty healthy. Get my vegetables in and stuff. yeah, that hasn't been a problem for me. For many a year. Then again, I am an old fart, so...
I no longer get spots because of unhealthy food, though, because my body's just so used to it, which sounds bad.
Now you get it from stress.
It's an adult thing. Stress.
Yay, for being adult. Stress and heart attacks.
I was stressed about my vaccine yesterday.
Yeah.
And I had 3 spots when I woke up in the morning.
Yeah. But now you're done. You've had it.
Still have the spots.
Now we're just waiting for after effects to kind of calm down a little.
Yep. One thing I'm happy is my appetite hasn't gone. Last time it did, and I hated it.
Yeah.
Why is it when you're sick? I don't know if this happened to you as a kid or like as a teenager. When you're sick, and then your mum makes or orders in the meals you want, but when you're not sick,
One more time, honey. When your mom orders.
Do you know when you're sick and everyone in the house starts getting nice food, and the second you're not sick, it's all back to horrible food?
Yeah. Suddenly you're not eating, so they can order something nicer. At least that's how I often saw it when I was a kid.
Same. It's like, I've been asking for Burger King for months, and this one day I'm sick, we get Burger King.
Yep. Also, welcome to adult life. That's every day.
Yep, I would rather have a Burger King right now. If Burger King did the Simpsons figures for the movie.
Yeah.
I wish
They were good figures too. I have some of those actually.
they were. I don't have them anymore, but I had quite a few at the time because they were worth getting because the food was better.
Yeah. It was kind of worth it because you even liked the food.
Yeah.
I know how you feel.
I don't even know how many cards you get in those packs.
There were quite a few.
They're sealed in cardboard sleeves, and I want to open them with you, so I haven't touched them.
You know what? Soup only. Yeah. What? And Ninja Squirtle? Fried chicken? Yes. I agree. If I am to fuck my body up for a whole day because I want to eat fast food, fried chicken. It's worth the pain.
And when it was soup, it was always there was only one soup in the house, and it was one you didn't like.
Beta soup.
Yeah.
I always got beta soup or tomato soup. I hate tomato.
You don't like tomatoes either, though, in general.
I like ketchup and I like tomatoes when they're cooked. I just don't like raw tomatoes, and I don't like tomato soup. I think it has something to do with my sister being very... Let's just say when she was a kid, she ate 2 things and that was it. Meaning everyone else in the house also ate those 2 things and that was it. And her one big thing was pasta and tomato sauce.
Yeah.
And I hate it.
John did that.
If I never see pasta and tomato sauce out of a bag again in my life, I'm happy. I hate it. I can't do it anymore. I'll eat literally anything else. I'll eat what's it called? Pasta carbonara. Even though I don't tolerate cheese very well, and it fucks me up completely inside, I would rather have that than eat a single thing of carbonara.
It's like
what's it called? Meat sauce type of thing.
Spaghetti and meat sauce. It's the same with my brother. Like he always wanted spaghetti, just plain spaghetti with that tomatoey chunky sauce. And
yeah, like dolmio.
Yeah, that's it. And he would always want it, so that means I had to have it. And now as an adult, that's why, honey, in this whole year you haven't heard me eat spaghetti. Because I hate spaghetti.
I can have spaghetti, but I won't have it with that type of sauce. I'll do something else.
I can't. It has to be another pasta shape now.
Well, that's fine with me. I'll just use tagliatelle if I'm really into pasta that day.
But I can't have everything with that sauce. That's why every pasta dish I do now is like a cheese sauce or like a bake sauce. Nothing that's got tomato.
Yep. I agree. So we agree on the sauce. No chunky, weird tomatoey sauce. And if pasta, good pasta.
It's nice to know we both had siblings that had the same taste buds.
Yeah. and we're both kind of shitty.
Yeah, we're both like, that is not the right taste buds. Yeah, I mean, it got to the point where we were like 6 years old now, and he's still like, that's what I want.
My sister still eats that quite a few times a week.
My brother does. That's why he's really into like cooking Italian food. It's always something pasta and something, and he always does the same kind of spaghetti and stuff. And there's me like, no, no, I will cook my own. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but it is a very simple taste. It's a taste most kids enjoy. That's why ketchup is so overly popular with kids.
I don't like ketchup that much as a kid either.
I have it on some things where it kind of fits the thing I'm eating. Like hot dogs, I need some ketchup.
Yeah. But not
But
like.
I want nice ketchup. I want Heinz. I don't want that kind of sugary shit that you get for kids.
It's weird though, because when you're a kid, your eating habits really do carry on as an adult.
They do. Or like the basic tastes that you enjoy kind of carries on. I'm guessing that's why I really enjoy peas, because that was like my vegetable when I was growing up. That was the one I really liked. And everybody else hates it, but I really liked peas.
Mine was broccoli.
Yeah. Also a weird choice for a kid, because it's bitter.
Yeah.
Meaning most kids really don't enjoy broccoli because of the bitter taste. Kids do have more bitter receptors than adults.
I think it's because I was
Which is why as you grow up, you tend to go more towards salads and stuff than you did when you were a kid, because you want sweet.
Oh, I'm not doing that now. I'm still going. Oops.
Yeah. Just keeps going.
It sounds bad, but most people have like... We were watching that movie yesterday, and it was like, what would be your favorite dish to put on that like big table? And there's me going, what would I have? And everything was sweet. And although savory would be the better option because of sustenance, protein, it lasts longer. And here's me going, sugar.
Yeah, I don't have that anymore. I used to. If I would... Oh, that's a good question. If you were on the platform, and ignore all the rapey, killy stuff, but if you were on there and you had to choose a meal, what would you actually choose?
The thing I'm struggling with, because I'm more experienced and have like gone more out of my comfort zone with sweet food than savory food. When it comes to savory food, if I go to a restaurant, it'll be like a burger or steak or just something I know you can't fuck up.
Yep.
That sounds bad.
Well, they can. I've had some horrible steaks in restaurants in my life.
So
yeah.
Mine would probably be like a nice medium rare burger with like pulled pork on a brioche bun with smoked cheese.
Right. See, I would go for I would actually go for a pasta dish, because it's one of my favorite dishes, and I learned to make it when I was in Rome, because I was in Rome by myself for 2 weeks.
Oh.
And that sounds horrible. I really enjoyed it.
I know.
Because I could do whatever the fuck I wanted, and nobody could stop me from walking miles a day. So, I actually, I made holes in 2 pairs of sandals in 2 weeks.
And here's me going, I will never wear sandals because I have the wrong toes.
Well, my toe is fucked up. I'll still wear those freaking sandals.
No, I literally can't.
People will just have to accept my ugly toe.
I can't wear them because they give me blisters and they really hurt between my toes because I have clawed feet rather than... Yeah.
My grandma does too.
Yeah. It sucks.
Without comparison otherwise.
They don't warn you either, so when I was a kid I'd wear jelly sandals.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
We could get you adult jelly sandals. I think those are just called Crocs, by the way.
Yeah, mine were blue and glittery, and I really loved them. And when I grew out with them, I cried.
Aw. Then again, you cried a bit when you were younger, didn't you?
I think after my brother came along, yes, 'cause it was the only way I could get attention.
Aw.
Because like,
see,
yeah.
Sisterly and brotherly love.
Well, when he came along, I was like, oh yeah, your baby brother. And then a few weeks came by, and I'm only 15 months old, and I still know the deal. I'm like, and immediately I have been put to one side, and he's now the center of attention. So I mean, I only got 15 months on my own. I want more.
I had a year to myself, or a few years, but I was very quickly put in daycare, but not in like a kindergarten, just with a daycare woman.
Yep.
Some sort. And we didn't go for the expensive ones. Let's just say that. So the quality was sometimes a little bit iffy.
Yeah.
On that front. So I saw some.
Yeah. It sucks.
One of them had a drunk husband, and he would kind of hit her around us. That was fun.
It really sucks when your younger sibling comes along and they're like, they're not that far apart from each other. So when people are like, "Oh yeah, we're 5 years apart," I'm like, "You're so lucky." How would it be 5 years?
Yeah. There's 2.5, almost 3 between me and my sister.
Oh, you see, I wish.
So yeah, but she was very much the princess when she came along. My family, she was the first female born in like 3 generations in my father's family, and since then there's been nothing but girls. But yeah, it was a huge deal when she came along.
For me, it was, I came along and my granddad really loved me because he was like, I think my granddad always wanted a girl. I never got one, so he was like, hooray. Yep. And then my brother came along and he started getting all the attention, and then my first thought was, I know who I can get attention of, granddad and dad. Too. So that's now, yeah.
That's why you're a daddy's girl.
That's why I'm a daddy's girl, and I was very much a tomboy. I still kind of am. I'm just hiding it under these clothes.
Hiding it beneath colors.
Yeah.
Alright, this thing is stumping me a little. It's going slowly.
I can't work out what the picture is yet. I've been trying to work it out while you've been doing it.
Me neither. Sometimes you just have to do. In this game, you just have to do.
Do.
With the most extreme flavor yet. Have you tasted Mountain Dew?
Yes. Because
do you like Mountain Dew?
No, it just tastes like sugar and it sticks to your teeth.
It's not a favorite of mine either, but I'll drink it if I get it. It's not the worst soda ever, but if I could choose any other lemon flavored soda, or like orangey lemony flavored soda, I would probably choose the other one.
Yeah. I had my first Mountain Dew when I was in college because our college had a shop on campus and it was like the new thing that was in.
Yeah. See, it was a new thing here as well a few years ago, and I tried it. And then I tried it again not that long ago, because one of the like flavors I can get for my soda stream is Mountain Dew.
Gamer fuel.
It may be gamer fuel, but not this gamer's fuel.
I have another milkshake, I forgot.
You do.
Yeah.
Also, Squirtle, I'm sorry if you really enjoy Mountain Dew, but I can't give it a standing ovation.
You see, the difference is when you're an American, your palate's adjusted to a certain,
sugeriness
kind of food. Yeah. So that's not his fault.
That's from a very European standpoint, though. Just to be honest, it's a very European way of seeing it. They see it differently than we do, but yeah, I agree. It's very sugary food, and although it isn't sugar either, it's not cane sugar like we're used to. It's the corn syrup thing.
Yep.
And it has a weird aftertaste that I really can't get into.
I mean, over here, I can't remember the chocolate bar that's really popular. It begins with a H, I think, or something.
Also, American chocolate tastes a bit sour.
It does. That's it. Hershey's. We had those in college, and they were really popular. They were £1 each, and I got a cookies and cream one because I thought you can't mess up cookies and cream. It's cookies and cream, and somehow you managed to. It just tasted so sugary and fake. It's just.
Mountain Dew makes your pee-pee small. Well, it doesn't do that, but it does do a lot of other horrible things to you, like diabetes.
I can't say anything. I'm sat here drinking 2 milkshakes.
Well, it's been long since I had a milkshake. I kind of want one now. I want ice cream. I think that's.
I've got ice cream too, but I'm saving that.
They don't have any of them. I have neither. Neither nor.
You want a sip? It's vanilla. It's.
No, it's okay. I don't want vanilla.
I drank all the. I drank all the strawberry one.
I want strawberry.
I know, but I also. Oh no! Oh, not again.
Strawberry.
Brain freeze. Oh, it's not fair.
You just need to make sure you don't have so much brain to freeze.
I can't help it. Big brain, big gulps.
Oop. Oh, I got it. I think I got it. What do you think it is, honey?
A nest with some eggs in it, or a snake.
To me, it looks like a weird candy wrapper. Let's see what it actually is. It's a flower. Oh no, salamander. Okay.
Oh, I said snake.
Okay, you were closest. 1 point for you.
Yay!
Also, are we doing a movie after the stream today?
Well, you want to FaceTime opening these cards, don't you?
Yeah, but that doesn't take.
No, it doesn't.
We start an hour earlier now. You know, remember? So we have like 3 hours after stream. If we 2.5 if we're good.
If we're good. Yeah, I have a pair of scissors ready as well, so I can open the packets nicely, so you can have a packet too.
Aww.
Yeah.
See, she knows me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oop. Oh, okay. Cool. Cell Charmander. Yeah, I agree. It's a Cell Charmander.
It was breathing fire. Also, then just go. Can you answer me this question? Do you guys also have those paper straws at McDonald's now instead of the plastic ones? And it's bullshit because they get all soggy by the time you can drink your drink.
Everyone does now, honey. It's worldwide. McDonald's went out and made a big fuss about exactly that.
My drinks. I'm not even halfway through this milkshake, and it's only 0.25 liters. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Meow meow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's drive to the liquor store around the corner. Boy said I want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna. That may be one of our favorite songs on this channel.
It probably is. We have a lot of songs on this channel.
What are some other ones?
All the milkshake's gone.
La 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 la.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Oh, this
la la la
is
la yeah 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 yeah.
Oh, I better tell my dad. On the box it says coming soon to Happy Meal is Minions.
It's your oh yeah, your dad likes Minions.
Why is there so many
I
fries?
remember I sent you a little minion, and you said he would put it in his garage.
He has. It's on top of his TV in the garage.
Aw. Your dad's a nerd.
Yep. Where do you think I get it from?
Your dad's a nerd.
My dad's a Connor, and I'm a
Nerd.
Yeah.
You're just a nerd. 'Cause I'm just a nerd in the world.
I was a hidden nerd for a very long time.
Secret agent nerd. Secret agent nerd.
First boyfriend I got, I was like, he was like really into rock, and I was like, I'm a tomboy, but I'm guessing I'm leaning kind of into rock, so I was like, I'll just be a rock kind of tomboy. And then I got an Adventure Time watch when I went to London, and then it kind of slipped.
It was a slippery slope from there.
It was kind of awkward because I couldn't show him my bedroom because it was just Pokemon plushies everywhere and Funkos and Boba Fett and Deadpool, and I was like, my cover's gonna be blown. It looks so stupid.
Who's a man who lives a life of danger? He travels in our midst, but he's a stranger. They tell him, oh beware, he is not of the Russian bear.
Hear me chewing this, by the way?
Hmm?
Can you
What?
hear me chewing?
No, I can't hear you chewing.
Good.
I'm having a little bit of a problem hearing you talk at times, but I can't hear you chewing.
Because I'm moving my mic away to eat because I don't want to get sauce all over my mic.
Sauce.
Sauce.
Well, soon you will have a better mic. Very soon, actually.
I can cover it in sauce.
The box is... I'm the boss. It's going out tomorrow. In the mail. When I go out to get my mail, it measures on the Richter scale. My buckles break when I bend down. I have more chance than Chinatown. Come on. Come on.
Come on, whole
Have a
wheat.
whole wheat or a rye.
You see, I watched that as a teenager and thought it was really funny, and now as an adult, I'm like, where do you get clothes that big? What shop?
You're sweet. Oh, yeah, she's going to Norway as soon as she can. But we have some restrictions working against us. Norway has basically closed its borders since this corona thing started. And at the same time, Britain just went, we don't want to be part of the EU anymore. We want to be by ourselves because that'll be much better for us. And then they just left. And now everyone in Britain is going, oh, fuck, we really left, didn't we? What do we do now?
And we warned them. I warned them.
So I'm kind of enjoying, and I'm sorry for this, but I'm kind of enjoying seeing your country scramble and being absolutely horrible at things right now.
Yep. My country has a habit of going, we'll be fine, and then we're teetering, struggling. They're like, oh, we'll just hang on, it's okay. And at the last minute we go, excuse me, EU, can we come back in? Probably. Or can we not be a part of you but still get EU privileges?
That's kind of what they hoped would happen. And EU said, fuck no.
I didn't.
Oh no, but when they did the whole thing where they wanted to make out all the... Britain basically said, we're so big, you should give us special privileges. And the EU went, well, pay your fee then. Nope. Well then, fuck off.
On the plus side,
that's fun.
Norway is no longer treating the UK as a third world country because luckily England is doing a lot of business with Norway still.
That's only because we basically give you most of our milk.
Yeah, buy our milk. Okay. But yeah, so luckily I'm no longer treated as a third world country, so I can, which is something.
Yeah, but you weren't really treated like that before either. So.
No.
Yeah, Britain, they had a Brexit, they called it. Stupid.
I'm calling it a breakdown. It's a mental breakdown.
That's what it is now. Boris Johnson just going, God, what am I gonna do? We're gonna run out of crisps soon, and then they'll know.
All the milk is gone.
Where's all the rum gone? Why is all the rum gone?
I mean, I don't think people in my country realized how much we rely on other countries for like food as well.
Also, most of the people that voted to get out did it kind of based on racism.
Yep.
And
We
they thought,
ourselves.
well, if we just vote this, all the Poles will be gone. If all the Poles went away from your country, you would be fucking fucked. You would have no one to build anything.
Well, not without a wage increase from. It's one of those things where my country.
I want it cheap, but I don't want a Pole to do it. Well, you're fucked then.
My country have a habit of not thinking before doing, and they do it and then think about it.
Yep. Bureaucracy at its best. And we all know bureaucracy is such a good thing. The more bureaucracy, the better a country is run. That's usually how it is, right?
I mean, it's annoying because it was on a vote.
It was voted for. But God knows who voted.
So there was multiple times we had to vote for the idea of it, then the plan of it. So that's lots of people voting.
Yep.
And the people that got to do the first two votes were only members of parliament, so it wasn't the public. So when the public finally got the chance to vote, they'd already had huge campaigns on like what's going to happen or what could happen, but they put it across of this will definitely happen, and so all the public were like voting for that, and then it didn't happen.
Well, we have had kind of the same process here in Norway, where they wanted to bring down the numbers of municipalities in Norway. And they did. And now nobody's happy about anything. So, politics. It's fun when you don't have to deal with it.
It's one of those things over here as well, because we have a very hierarchy society where right now COVID, the rich have been still flying out on planes, still having friends over, still partying, where the rest of us are like stuck in a rut, but they don't care as long as it's good for them. So when we couldn't fly to different countries, that meant they couldn't fly, so they made separate rules saying you can fly if you're going for this, and this, and everything suited like the richer people. Like if you've got a family member abroad, you can.
Yep. We had the same thing though. We have a lot of students in other countries, and we have a lot of elderly people that kind of buys apartments and stuff in Spain when they get their pensions. So, and they tell us that it's essential, we need to go down there. We can't just stay in Norway. And yeah, they've gone, and they came back, and that's why we have both the South African and the British version of the virus here.
We have the Indian one at the moment.
Yeah. Also, Norway to England, if you take a direct flight, it's about 2.5-3 hours.
Yep.
If you have to stop in Amsterdam, it's 4.5.
Yeah, that's me. I'm doing that one because that's the best I can get for where I am.
Yep. So yeah, from London it's a couple of hours and you'll be there.
Yeah. Or if I took a flight straight to Oslo rather than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's it for today, honey. Do you agree? 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
Do we do one more? We can do one more, and then it's 1.5 hours because now it's 1 hour and 12 minutes.
We'll do one more.
Right. Let's see if we can do this last one.
That's another thing I was discussing with my mum. She went, "Can't you just get a plane straight to Oslo, then you can go on your own?"
You can if you want.
I was like, I
can pick you up there.
I said we can, but I don't want to. I haven't discussed it with him yet. And with the current things that are going on with COVID, I'm anxious to just get on a flight normally. Never mind doing COVID tests, showing them proof of where I'm going, and that's another thing I need. I need a letter from you saying I can go. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to write it until we know you can.
Yeah. So basically, like on Monday we had an easing of lockdown, which meant people could finally hug each other for the first time in the year, and you can go on holiday abroad to green list countries, and they did the orange list and the red list, and each orange list country has their own like guidelines and quarantines and restrictions. But people
Norway is one of the worst, to be honest.
You're one of the strictest, but it makes sense because your country's got the least amount of cases. But it was annoying because the Indian variant has risen by a bit, and rather than ease the lockdown or put us back in for a few days until it stops and letting us back out again, they've rushed vaccines. So I wasn't meant to get my vaccine second dose till mid-June, and I got it yesterday because they're, rather than worrying about it getting worse, they're thinking if we vaccine people quick enough it'll go away, because the government would rather do that and make people happy than make people pissed off and say you have to go back inside for a few days.
See, we're kind of having that problem here as well right now. Teenagers having had a bit too much fun during our national holiday lately. Now we're kind of screwed. Hi there, Herman.
Hi, Herman. Plus you had what's it called, Rus? I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, it's the Rus that is kind of fucking us over right now.
You have that, and we have the Indian variant because they closed off India too late. And my government's like, oh, we did it for this, and this reason. And in real life, it's because we all wanted to go on holiday and we didn't want to close it yet till we were back.
It's not a great thing. We'll see how long it lasts this time. But I'm afraid, I can say this. I have a student that is most probably affected.
Yeah.
Meaning I may have to go into quarantine from tomorrow, but we'll have to see. So that's fun. I just got I just got to know this before the stream, but since we're talking about it, I may as well say it now. I wanted to say it after. Yeah.
It's one of those things. It's like my dad had a student come in because he's also a teacher, and he came in for 10 minutes. He got a phone call from his mum saying she has it, so he had to go home.
Yeah,
So
isn't that fun?
So he'd already walked in, been in class, touched everything, talked to everyone, you know, and then his mum phoned and went, "Oh, I've got it. You have to come back home."
Yeah, that's kind of what happened here as well. He was at school all day yesterday. That's fun.
My country's now looking into getting kids vaccinated.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun for all the mums going, "No, my kid's already not vaccinated against the flu. Never mind."
I want my kid to die.
Yeah.
Then it's much easier for me.
I didn't want it anyway.
I don't want any kids.
Yeah. Another thing, it got better because people that are... I'm not a citizen, obviously, of Norway, but people that are and are over in different countries doing work and stuff, when they come back into the country, they no longer have to quarantine. They just have to show certificates and proof that they've had the... they haven't got it. So I'm hoping Norway's going to go along that line for me and just be like, this certificate and no quarantine. You know?
We may not, though.
No,
just so you know.
I know.
It's my country's a bit weird like this. We're not many people, and we're a proud people, so we do stupid things sometimes.
Yep. I mean, our prime ministers are both very similar. Like, yours broke the rules, and mine is like admitting to not putting the rules in soon enough. It's like
there is one difference, though.
what?
Yours is kind of mad.
Oh yeah. Insane.
When I look at him, I see the result of years of inbreeding.
It's like it's just posh on top of posh. It's weird.
Yeah, that's called inbreeding.
It's sad, and I didn't vote him in, and I keep in my head I'm voting for the correct person, and everyone else is like against me and voting for the wrong one.
Yeah, that's usually how I see it too, whenever I have to do a vote. I vote for the right party, god damn it, why can't anyone else see it?
Yeah, it's like you go in, you do the paper, everything, you put it in, and the second you put it in, you go, I know I'm not going to win, it's not going to be the one I want.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Norway. I think have I shown you that movie?
What?
It's like an old YouTube video, Welcome to Norway.
Yes, you have.
Yes. With a person speaking horrible broken English. And it's really fun.
It's one of those things, though. Each country has their own weird way of tackling things. Some are better than others. Yours tackled COVID really well. Mine did, but mine didn't at the beginning, and then finally got it down. But because of peer pressure from the public, they're ruining it. Because I'm taking it as most of England is not introverts but extroverts, and they need to be outside and they need to be around other people, otherwise they don't exist.
Yeah, I've told my students this. My life barely changed at all with COVID. There's not much different.
Neither did mine. Mine was like, I go to uni and I come home. Oh, my university's been put online now? Oh, I'll just go to home then. Well, if anything, this made it easier for me because now I just get to stay in my room.
No, I don't have to go out at all.
I don't?
It's like wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
For example, when I'm going over to see you, it was only then I realised I have no clothes. Because I don't go anywhere.
Well, you do have clothes. You just didn't have clothes you liked.
I didn't have clothes that were like going out clothes. I had clothes that were just like for around the house because we've been stuck in for a year. So
it's just so people know that you're not running around in the nude.
I know, in the nudie.
In Ava's suit.
Yeah, so I was like, I need to get clothes. And I did, so that's something.
I can't do anything. Or is it can? I can't do anything.
Oh.
Are you seeing something?
I have something to read.
Is it something fun?
It's something political.
Oh no. That means no fun. not liking this. Take that. Take me away. I cannot. That can't work with this. God damn it. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Needs to be one there.
All it says that
Honey, this thing is bothering me.
EU agrees to open doors to vaccinated foreigners. You see, I hate when it says stuff like that because each EU place has country has their own set of rules, so that doesn't help.
It's the whole thing.
But it was announced 2 hours ago, so I'll have to wait till tomorrow to read the Norwegian article on it.
You do know that it's a cool place, but they say it gets colder.
And we bundled up now.
Wait till we get older. But the media main begs to differ, judging from the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate, it's getting pretty thin. Water's getting warm, so we might as well swim.
Here we go.
The world's on fire, how about yours?
Ambassadors from 27 EU countries approved a European Commission proposal. That's nice.
That's the way you like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, we're a rock star, get the show on, get paid, and all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars breaks the mold.
A new is being put out based on a new list is being put out
Right.
from the disease control people, saying if Britain and a number of other countries will be able to meet the new criteria.
Okay. You'll be able to meet the new criteria. What's the criteria? I don't know.
But one EU diplomat said cases of the Indian variant in Britain would need to be taken into account. See, I told you that's being shit at the moment.
It's the thing.
Although individual EU countries are already setting their own policies. So what I said earlier on, and I didn't have to read the whole article for it. Great.
Yeah. Welcome to Britain, where news is not the news.
The news isn't new. It's just rumors.
It's all fake news.
But most of it is saying that you have to be vaccinated before you travel, and you need to be vaccinated from at least 14 days before travel. And here's me like, ta-da! I'm 1 day in.
Well, I think you need to be fully vaccinated, as in you need to be over the waiting period for your vaccine to take effect as well.
Yeah, that's why it says 14 days. That's what it is now. That's what I said by I'm 1 day in. That means I've got 13 more.
Hey. And then Norway just needs to catch up.
Yep.
We're far behind. We're lagging.
Well, I'd rather be in your situation where your country's not that bad, and you know you haven't had 3 lockdowns, and you know, and you've been able to kind of go out and meet people, rather than wait.
Ooh, what did we get? We got a dome stadium.
Fucking the system up and being like, well, we've fucked it up. We better rush.
Rush the goal. I think that's it for today. I hope you've had a good time with us today. It's not the game we wanted to do today, but we're both having enough day. Tomorrow, hopefully, more Layton. If not, something else.
It should be.
We will see you guys sometime in the future, hopefully. If you're new here, please follow us, like, what was your name? Mr. Jam just did. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe, because we do upload these things. And if you wanted to see a backlog, every single video, except one we've ever made, you can see it there. Alright, people. Have a good one. Should we say bye-bye?
We should.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Bye.